Hello, welcome back to XCOM Enemy Within Iron Man Discord Adoptions. We have another council missions called Gangplank. I remember very few of the actual council missions, so we'll see what this one is.
That you'll handle this matter with discretion.
Alright, we're gonna get Samnus in here. Skyrim. A Boogie, Azurite, and I'm gonna get one more newbie in here. Once again, to continue the trend of trying to get more people in. And just to be clear, if I'm not picking you, just know that as soon as anybody goes into the med bay, you become available. Obviously, we're prioritizing our best units right now because we don't want anyone to die.
We're heading into China for the next operation.
Bring down the battleship without oh god. Wait, what? Power conduit. The battleship is crippled but inactive. Oh, okay. We're on these missions.
Big Sky took care of the delivery, but now comes the hard part. If we're going to set that battleship down intact, we'll have to start by disabling the power conduits positioned across its surface. There's no telling what we're going to find up there, but we should expect heavy resistance from the alien forces manning that ship. We have a new objective.
Very serious mission. Kind of cool that you can see glimpses of the city down below. But yeah, we got kind of a rough mission ahead of us right now.
Solid copy.
Alright, let's get everybody up here. Fortunately, we do not have a countdown this time. We just have conduits that we need to shut off. Should be safe to sprint up here.
Okay. Eyes peeled, Commander. Roger that. Scanning.
Okay. Azurite, you have the most health. You're not in a great position to do anything with that health, though.
Got it covered.
No one's triggered yet. It's good.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Sprinting. Okay. Azurite, move up. Boogie, move up.
Задача ясна.
Walsh, you want to hang back a bit?
Roger. I've got eyes on.
Man, I do not like that audio.
Heading out.
Alright, who do we see?
Contact.
There we go. Finman, alright. Kind of a complicated
The conduits
map.
positioned on the surface of that battleship are tied directly into the ship's power grid. If we can disable the conduits or destroy them with explosives, it should put that thing out of commission, allowing us to seize its cargo without the risk of collateral damage.
Good stuff. Somehow we have a shot there. Alright, Skyrim.
I'm on the move.
Welsh, move
On my
up.
way.
Woogie, I don't want you to move through that cloud.
We're receiving reports of heavy X-ray activity in that area. Enemy forces are likely closing on your location.
Oh, fun. This is a good map to have a sniper on.
Solid copy.
Samus, move up. Can only shoot with the pistol right now. A Woogie? Woogie does not have a shot. You do, however.
See you in hell.
So, a benefit of the laser weapons is bonus accuracy. So I'm gonna have you Overwatch.
No need to ask twice.
Eyes on the prize.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Oh, come on, really? The Woogie took some damage there. I didn't switch to the sniper. That was my mistake. Alright, Woogie. Take him out. There we go. Right, you can
Move
move
into
up.
position.
Skyrim can heal Oogie. Oogie only took 3 damage though, so I think I'm gonna conserve the heal.
Solid copy.
Right, the poison cloud has a
Let's do this.
it's cleared up.
On overwatch. Shield, Commander.
Alright, Skyrim, you move up.
Roger that.
Commander, whatever you just did seems to have stirred up the Hornet's nest. The aliens are going to throw everything they've got at us to protect that ship.
Nice. Oogie, I'm gonna say sprint out.
Choice.
Samnus,
Eyes
Overwatch,
peeled, Commander.
Azurite. We'll be a bit more aggressive with you.
Location confirmed.
Roger that. Scanning.
Heads up, boys and girls. Intel suggests hostiles are headed right for you.
Look like a thin man.
Roger, I've got eyes on.
I don't think they have much visual on me, which is fine.
On the move.
I think this is safe.
Enemies in sight.
Yes, alright, but we have a fresh pod now. Alright, that is concerning, unfortunately. Azure needs some support.
That's affirmative.
They're all gonna home in on Azurite, which is not good. Skyrim, I want you to move up. These guys are gonna get flanked, unfortunately. Very likely to get flanked.
Come get some.
Woogie.
Вас понял.
Can you smoke? I want you to smoke.
Задымление.
Smoke Azurite. Azurite's gonna be able to weather some damage.
Just
The
received
thin men
some
die
intel
very
hostiles are
easily.
Advancing on your location. Ready up.
Here we go. Here we go. Go, Samus. Take him out. Yeah! Azurite can be flanked, so we want to give him even more defense if possible. He may get poisoned here. Overwatch.
I'm all right.
No? Alright, that works. That's fine. Alright, sectoid spawned in. Another sectoid spawned in. Big shot.
X-ray neutralized.
Good stuff. Okay, Azurite has many shots. I could get an objective right here.
Rockets away.
Let's do it.
That conduit is disabled. Keep moving, Strike One.
Good shit. And as long as we got clouds right there, we're just gonna run in here.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Nice. Nice indeed.
Heading to that location.
This new platform that we're at is where we're gonna want Samus to be next opportunity.
Choose.
Roger that. Scanning.
Eyes peeled, Strike One. Opposition is headed towards you. Repeat, hostiles approaching your position.
Good damage. Okay. That potentially triggers an Overwatch shot. Why don't you get the kill on this guy? Oh, really? That works out.
Bye.
Alright, Samus. I should get all the way over here.
Solid copy, Commander.
Out of cover. Out of cover. But as far as you can get. Okay, everyone else, we're gonna move up.
Let's do this.
Again, we got some poison clouds here we gotta be careful with.
Already there.
Есть, выполняю.
Easily flanked, but I'm just trying to move everybody up right now. It's faded away, fortunately. Okay, Samus, this is your new perch. Why don't you take the opportunity to reload?
And loaded.
Heading there now.
Azurite, you go to the left. Oogie, you go with them. Skyrim, you're gonna go this way, and you take the newbie with you, okay?
Aye, aye.
Got my eyes on.
Hostiles are headed your way, Strike One. Prep for contact.
Chrysalids! Awesome. Chrysalids do not go down in one shot.
Scanning.
We have... Oh, fuck. Okay. We have to be extremely careful. Okay, the Chrysalid cannot jump across gaps, so I think a Woogie can just take a shot here. A Woogie could not take the shot. That's annoying. Alright.
On the move.
Azurite, I want you to fall back. And reload.
I'm ready. Headed there now.
Nice.
X-ray neutralized.
I did not think you would get an angle like that.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright, now Chrysalids are dropping in. That's a lot bigger deal. That's how Knight died. Was to a Chrysalid.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Okay. Stack up on the door.
Position confirmed.
Double time.
Yells it out.
Azurite.
Moving out. Overwatch. Aye, aye.
We're gonna take our time.
Position confirmed.
За дело.
Roger that.
On Overwatch.
Вижу группу противника.
Reveal the Thin Man. Oh my god. We revealed a cyber disk. Cyber disk is actually a huge threat. A cyber disk is actually a massive threat. They can throw grenades, among other things.
Okay.
Back off. Oh, it had a reaction shot. Thank God that was a miss. Well, I'm gonna have you run all the way back here. This is not worth it. We're gonna smoke both of us here. A Woogie, take a shot, please. That's a miss. That's a flank. There we go. Or at least one of the...
Hostiles are closing on your
I believe it's called a cyber disk.
Eyes open, people.
Not flanking. Oh! Get fucked. It doesn't look like they would have that shot, does it? Good job, Samus. That cyber disk is gonna approach us, though. Alright, got another sectoid jump in.
Overwatch, aye aye. Roger that. Scanning.
On my way. On Overwatch.
Подходите,
I feel,
гады.
Commander.
Double whiff.
Урон нулевой.
Damn it.
Did we lose cover there? You're still in cover. Okay, good. Flanking.
Нужен боекомплект. Этот готов.
Alright. We are bridged. We are bridged here. Problem is I'm not going to be in full cover, which concerns me.
That's affirmative.
I'm going to move here.
Got it covered.
We're no longer in the cloud.
On Overwatch.
Still Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
I run down to here. That cyber disc hasn't taken any damage. There we go. That's a whiff.
Ammo out.
Oh, hi! How are we doing?
Обойди,
Positioning on
хотят.
us.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, take a shit. Yes! Only 3 damage? That's terrible. I was worried moving him up was gonna get him flanked. Don't kill, please. Skyrim took 7 damage, but he panicked too. So we do not have control of him right now. We can headshot. Or disabling shot. Does up to 1 damage, causes their main weapon to malfunction. I don't know what kind of weapons they're considered to have. I do headshot. 9 damage! Get shit on. Oh, could we do this for the kill? That would be amazing. No, I didn't think so. 35% for some
Damn it.
reason. That's ridiculous.
Ready to engage.
Alright, Woogie,
Двигаюсь на позицию.
get into cover. Gotta reload. Going for a newbie. That's not good. I think that's death.
Flanking us.
Well, newbie died. Only 3 damage.
Affirmative.
Skyrim, take it out. It was a 50-50.
Negative damage.
Oh, Woogie, you're one of the more accurate people because of your gun.
Я весь внимание.
Oh my fucking god, come on. 33% chance. Ugh. Come on, Woogie! Ah. Do not flank Samnus, please. That looks like a flank.
X-ray on the move. They're flanking us.
Uh-oh. 8 damage is far too much.
No longer a threat.
I said they were a big deal, didn't I? Fuck me, dude.
Got it. Moving.
Alright, Skyrim, I know you have 2 health, but I'm gonna have you heal Samnus. Samnus is just too valuable not to do that for.
On my way.
You had Azurite can't share, like, his massive health bar.
За дело.
We had some really bad reloads that turn.
Right. I've got my eyes on.
Alright, I'm gonna have you reload.
Back in.
Skyrim, I need you to get up here.
Moving out.
You're, the newbie that we gave custody, to, they, did not survive, unfortunately.
I'm on the move. Got it covered. Начинаю наблюдение.
Alright. There, see, now I have a targeting option. If they have full health, I can't target them. Alright.
Come on. Time to cowboy up.
Alright, that did heal, thank God.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Position confirmed.
Activate this.
The power conduit is disabled, but you've got 3 more to go.
Действую. On Overwatch.
We did have a death this mission. Fortunately, it was nobody named,
X-rays are making their way to your position.
but they could still spawn chrysalises on us.
Negative damage. X-ray neutralized. Dead in the water here.
Boogie.
Я пошел. Продолжим.
Come get some.
Alright, you run down here, gonna join a Woogie.
Let's do this.
Come get some.
I'm gonna run you out of cover, but make you reload.
Good to go.
Ясно. That's another conduit down. You only need to deactivate 2 more.
2 more. I've got another one in sight.
Ready to engage.
Alright, everyone's reloaded. I don't think Samnus is going to be as valuable where they're at right now.
You guessed it, boys and girls. You've got hostiles inbound. Stay frosty.
Got a thin man now. But Awuki's got grenades, so guaranteed thin man. Oh, never mind. We don't even need to use grenades. Awuki's got it. This works too.
Threat.
Good shit. I'm just gonna dash you up.
On the move.
Skyrim is very low on health.
Last pointo.
We're gonna move you up. As your right.
I'm rolling.
You have vision. One of our team is not with us though.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
I
That
like
op zone is about to get
to
hot.
run Samnus up
Hostiles
soon.
are inbound to your location.
At least it's not more chrysalids. A muton could be actually very dangerous though.
Damn it.
A muton is potentially extremely lethal because mutons throw grenades. Wow. We got a crit. Alright. That works. Man, our guys are pulling today. Alright, Samnus, you really need to sprint up. I'm gonna
Orders confirmed. Moving
bring you
out.
up as close to Razir as possible.
That's affirmative. I feel, Commander.
Heads up, Strike One. We're picking up some strange readings near your op zone. Keep an eye out for hostile forces.
Okay.
I don't want to move a Woogie up yet. Samnus is not too far behind, thankfully.
Solid copy, Commander.
Alright, now Samnus is with us.
I feel.
I'm just gonna overwatch.
Roger that. Scanning.
Okay,
Heading
moving
there
up.
now.
Conduit down. Only one more to go. Take that out and the ship is ours. Nicely done,
Wow.
Commander. That ship is now officially under XCOM control.
That one was kind of rough. I was not expecting a big ship mission. We lost Shannon Welsh. She got 2 kills in her only mission. But she never got a name, so who cares? On the flip side, however, Skyrim took a tremendous amount of damage. Nearly died. Samnus also took a bunch of damage. So they're gonna have to heal for a bit.
Remember, we will be watching.
Skyrim's got an upgrade. Dense smoke increases defensive smoke or combat drugs. I think Skyrim's gonna be more of a dense smoke kind of person. So have 0 money right now. Council report is creeping up.
Commander, our intelligence sources indicate that a previously unknown organization is attempting to undermine XCOM field operations. We believe this group harbors some misguided sympathies for the invaders and is intent on acquiring alien technology and artifacts critical to your efforts. Early reports indicate this organization calls itself Exalt. We trust you will isolate the source of this new threat and eliminate it.
Commander, the Council has provided some additional resources to help us deal with these traitors. We can begin scanning for additional Exalt cell locations, and launch covert operations to disrupt their activity via the Situation Room.
Exalt agitation has increased panic. The Exalt cell is exposed for now, but will go into hiding soon. Keys to global covert operations. Exalt is a new global threat. They will carry out anti-XCOM operations until you find their base and destroy them. Exalt operates with cells. Initiate covert ops missions to neutralize individual cells. Eliminating these cells will recover intel you will need to locate the Exalt base. Exalt cells are not always visible. Purchase an intel scan to reveal them. Hidden cells can hurt XCOM or the countries they are operating on. Okay, so South Africa is going to be driven to panic if we don't do anything. We have an option for a covert operation, which I think is just a mission, I think. Oh, we choose someone to go on the covert op. I don't remember if this is actually like a risk, but they may gain experience, so this may be a good soldier lists. Yeah, let's send a nobody. Wait, they have to evac then, right? Send operative on mission. I think we get a mission where basically we have to evac this character. That's what I remember. Is that what we want to do? That's what I want to do. We're gonna send a nobody.
To disrupt Exalt cell in South Africa.
Okay. That way we don't like lose somebody important inadvertently. I think they'll just be an obligatory character in a future mission.
I appreciate your efforts to support the
Gas grenade, muscle fiber density, available in Gene Lab. Improved medkit project. Improved medkit would be really good. Muscle fiber density confers superhuman leg strength, enabling the soldier to reach high positions without the need for ladders or other climbing aids. Very good. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll go up through 11. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Guided fusion launcher.
I've always thought of science as a way to improve our
Probably a
everyday
really
lives,
bad
to
research,
answer the long-standing questions of scientific history.
That's what we got.
The aliens, though. It's obvious now that they consider science simply a means to an end, using and discarding life as needed to reach their goal. Whatever that may be.
Okay, I'm gonna sell some shit. I want to sell some shit. There we go. Now we got a lot of money. Alright, I think what we should get...
Commander, our current satellite uplink facilities are at full capacity. We should build additional uplinks as soon as possible to allow for new satellite deployments.
Yeah, probably. We'll get one more carapace armor. Foundry. Improved medkit. Improved pistol. Tactical rigging will give people additional item slots. Super good.
We're certainly keeping the boys down in the foundry busy.
Officer training
I'll
school.
let them know you've got another
Increase
project
squad
ready for
size.
production.
The squad leader substitutes his or her will for that of all nearby lower will squad mates. So whoever is in our squad leader position needs to have the most will. Who has the highest will, out of curiosity? 67. 61. 44. CSP is gonna get mind controlled. Mama Beers is 42. 59. Samnus only has 50. Awugi only has 61. Skyrim only has 46. Azurite is making a potent argument for replacing Samnus's team lead, and I'm kind of inclined to agree. That does not seem like a bad idea. Azurite is the most durable. If he runs out into combat and somebody takes a shot at him, he is most likely to survive. At the same time, he gets to share his will bonus with his teammates, which means that everybody else is much less likely to get mind control. That is pretty important. So I think Azurite might be having to take the lead on some missions here soon. Visit the Gene Lab. Alright, we now have leg mods. I'm not going to look at those yet because I don't have enough meld for them anyway. We'll hold off on that. That extra money has been really helpful already. We spent all our money. Okay, it's fine. We bought a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Alright. Alright, it did autosave. I will do a manual save too. Alright. And we will end it there. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and goodbye.